Hello everybody and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade. Now, let's pick up where we left off. I believe we were looking last time for the key to get out of this place. Which, if common sense serves, is probably going to be hiding in that safe. Can I use the safe? Can I open it? No, it's locked. When you can read a note, you will see this use icon. Readable notes can be various items like clipboards, newspapers, and letters. To read the note, press the use key. Default E, blah 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 blah. Context thing, right. Password, chop shop. Ah, well that'll make getting into the computer easier. When you can use a computer, you'll see this use icon. Computers are often helpful in solving quests. They can hold information like emails and files, as well as control various electronic devices. I'm assuming since I couldn't attempt to lockpick the safe, it's computer controlled. Many menus and commands will be password protected. Hacking, a combination of wits and computers, a feat that allows you to hack into password protected items. You'll be prompted to press Ctrl-C to attempt your hacking feat. If the value of your hacking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the encryption, you'll be successful. Seems like that's going to be the case with most feats and skills and stuff. Okay, welcome Jim. Home menu, available menus, safe, available commands, help and quit. If I type safe into the computer, aha, password required. Now from that note we know that the password's chop shop because I want to practice using the hacking feat and see how it works in this game. So Control C. Oh, that's how it works. And apparently I'm skilled enough to do it. Awesome. So available commands, unlock seems like the one I'd like. Done. And home menu. Quit. Amazing. And is that unlocked now? When you approach a container, you'll see the use icon. Press the use key to open it. If it's locked, you can open it with your lockpick. Well, evidently not if it's electronically locked, but okay. Once opened, your inventory appears on the left-hand side of the screen and contains contents on the right. So I can transfer across. Fairly standard stuff. And, oh right, so I can just click on it and choose to take things or drop things. That's fine. Ah, and I can see it from here. Wallet. Your wallet is empty, baby. You're so broke you can't even afford to pay attention. Nice.
There we go. Now take that keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Alrighty then, Jack. Meet you in the alley. Press the inventory key to access your inventory. Click on the left and right arrow buttons above your inventory list to access different categories. Seems like a neat way of organising it. Keys are located in the equipment category on a key ring. Sensible enough. Most keys, once used, won't be needed again and are removed. Some doors have magnetic locks and can't be picked open. Okay, they must be opened with the appropriate key card. Fabulous. Right. So, inventory. Yep, there's my wallet. There's my key ring, which currently contains the chop shop key. There's a lockpick. What else have I got? Fists. Amazing. And nothing in my, what looks like a firearms tab. Ah, some light clothing. And back to there. Cool. Well, at least I know what's in my inventory now. I.e. sod all. And, yep. Used the chop shop key and lost it like it said in the tutorial. Cool. And alley outside. What's out here? Up. What's out here is getting shot. And Jack breaking people apparently. Definitely breaking people. I can live with that. You've been wounded by the Sabbat. This blue bar represents your current level of health. Shit, that has gone quite low. As you sustain regular damage, it will turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death, and your game is over. Your health regenerates over time. When you're feeding, your health regenerates much faster. So I can eat people to regen. That's nice. When your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you've sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire and supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage. Okay. This is just normal damage, though. Oh, his gun disappeared too. When he disappeared, his gun didn't, and I assumed it was going to stay. Damn. Well, since I can't do anything around here, it looks like our advisor Jack might be the way to go. Hello, friend.
Ways to unlife these Sabat vatos. You get winged?
Yes, I did.
Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
So, what exactly do you mean by not the freshest?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
Even in this day and age, vampires are classist pricks. I presume you're not just bullshitting me, though, so...
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Alrighty then, but what happens if I do drain someone completely?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
So, the beast welling up inside me. Go on, I'd rather know more before I get to exploring the world on my own, Jack.
Beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
Righty then. So who can I kill? Because you mentioned innocent right there.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
Well, okay then. It seems like a very basic innocent versus guilty. I mean, if he levels a 12 gauge at me because I'm baring my fangs at him, is that self-preservation on his part? Am I guilty? Ah, well, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Okay, I'll try the tightrope walk. I reckon I've got it for now, though.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
I'll take your word on it. Back in a minute, Jack. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. The lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you'll begin to lose control of your character. This is known as frenzying and may result in a masquerade violation if you're around humans. And we've got to avoid those. Hello. Crab nipple. What? Okay. Well, if I sneak up behind you and... Feed attempt failed. There we go. Oh shit, you are draining fast. Not that I actually needed anything out of you, but okay. Both my health and my blood bars seemed full.
Good, huh? Yeah, you can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Fair enough. Worse than a bum's neck, that scarf tasted like old gym socks.
Well, give it a try.
I'll think about it, but I don't really need to eat anything else. I'm okay, and I don't think I need to chew on any rats right now. Rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point. You'll find some rats at the other end of the alley near the yellow windows. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when they see live rats being sucked on. Okay. Do I need to do that to progress? Hello. You're still okay, aren't you? Yeah, cool. Can I go through this door yet? No. I'm gonna have to eat a rat before I move on, aren't I? Can I go down here? Nope. I am gonna have to find and eat a... Hello, rat. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, what a sad little squeaking noise. Alright, Jack, let me out of this place.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
Well, thanks for letting me know. You know what? In the case of the character I seem to be playing so far, they can be polite and pass me some salt, or preferably ketchup for my rat.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just the one?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Okay, but to where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you.
Okie dokie, see you in a moment
Right,
then,
go.
Jack. Sneaking, a combination of dex and stealth, is a feat that allows you to move without your victims and enemies. Move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak, which is the control key. Yeah. Proximity. The meter theft indicates the proximity of your enemies and their chance of detecting you if they're looking your way. Green is completely safe, yellow is maybe, and red means they've seen you if they look your way. Chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneak feat. If you're detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. Okay then. So that lets me sneak, and I can open here. Sticking to the shadows you mentioned. Aha. Yes, I see the little grey bar under the green 0. Coming down. I'd rather that guy didn't see me, so if I just sort of... Whoa, 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 that number went up fast. Shit. Okay, so he's looking that way. He's now looking this way. You can't see me through the boxes, but... Look away, damn you. Stop looking at me. Evidently my sneak is awful. I wonder if I can go round the back. Not that bloody way I can't. There's a wall there. Okay then. The garage door seems like a poor plan. So it would appear that my best route is... Oh, that suddenly dropped back into green. I'm not sure why. Aha! Open the door. And you're here already, you bastard.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
That's pretty fucking green. I have no idea where I am.
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
Really?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Alright, I guess I will do then.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I was born ready.
Go get him.
Now how? Okay, to engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists, then attack. To equip your fists, press the melee weapons key, which is F1. until your fists icon is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list. Then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key initiates your attack, so clicking him in the face. Okay, your unarmed combat is strength and brawl. Directly affects your success in combat. There are different attacks depending on what direction you're moving and when you initiate your attack. Try different combinations of moving and attacking. Okay. You can block your enemy's attacks by holding the attack mode key. And you can holster your fists with H. I love it when people tell me to holster and equip my fists. It sounds so stupid, and yet it works. Okay, so... Hello, friend. Oh. Okay, sending people flying is rather fun. Well, that didn't take long. Ha! Holster my fists and back into first person. I wonder what my actual unarmed... Okay, my unarmed is 3. It's one of my better skills. Yup, back up here.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. Better head underground, avoid straight bullets.
Sounds like a plan.
Go get the tire iron that shovelhead dropped. You ain't gonna need it.
And I couldn't have the submachine gun the other guy dropped? Fine. Okay. Picked up a tire iron, melee weapons key to equip, and yep. Same as before, but with something bigger. For ranged weapons, there are numbers indicating your current ammunition reserve. And you can get armor. Cool. Good standard stuff. I like. So that's how it works. And if I holster that again, should be good. Yep. And that's locked and I can't get through, that's fine.
Get down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Through the grate. Where's the grate? I imagine it's behind the door I couldn't get through. Yeah, it is. I just had to speak to you beforehand. And what can I do in here before I disappear? Nope, straight through the grate. Okay. Did that open anything? Oh, yeah, I just had to not be stood on it. Sneaky, 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 sneak, sneak. Do, 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 do. There you are. There's somebody and... tire iron at the ready. When you're in position to perform a stealth kill, you'll see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. Equip fists or melee weapon, crouch and sneak up behind your victim. Yeah, standard stuff. Let's attempt it then. He's not looking my way. You've been detected by your enemy. Try again, remembering to crouch. Oh, okay, so I had to try and do a stealth kill there. Oh, no, he turned round that time. Okay, so I need to be in position. Ah, there we go. I need to be in position and wait for the icon to show up. And then I do that, and I choke him with my tire iron.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
The more the merrier, Jack. The more the merrier. Disciplines of vampiric powers. This icon indicates the discipline you currently have selected. Passive and targeted. Passive disciplines directly affect you and targeted directly affect your enemies. All disciplines cost a certain amount of blood to activate. Blood buff is an ability common to all vampires. Scroll the mouse wheel to select blood buff and use the power key to activate it. Temporary bonus to all physical attributes, useful in a variety of situations, like picking a lock that would otherwise be difficult. Okay. So, okay, so there's my different ones. I've got my protean, my fortitude, my blood buff, and my animalation thing. Night Whisper Ravens. Cool. Well, let's go blood buff for now. So, if I... okay, I failed. But how do I activate my... Aha! That's how I do it. I right-click. Well, that used that. Gangrel have 3 unique disciplines: animalism, supernatural control of nature, fortitude, preternatural toughness and constitution, and protean, the manifestation of different bestial abilities and forms. Okay, fortitude is passive, time-based. Once activated, pay attention to the discipline timer, which for my blood buff just ran out. That was quick. Fortitude is not a masquerade violation. Sabat, guard up ahead, use fortitude to armor yourself and kill him. Okay. Most effective when used with another weapon. After activating the discipline, equip your tire iron. Why not before? Ow! I'd rather not be kicked in the face, thank you. Get beat on. Oi. Well, I took minimal damage from that. Probably the help of the fortitude.
There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
Alright, I'll be on the lookout for it.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
I'll try not to. This way, I imagine. Protean is the manifestation of different bestial abilities and forms. It's passive, so once you activate it, pay attention to the discipline timer. It is a masquerade violation if you're seen using it in a non-combat area. Use Protean to kill him. So you have 1 level of Protean known as the Gleam of Red Eyes. Scroll the mouse wheel to select it, use the power with the right click, and you'll gain heat vision and a bonus to wits. Equip your fists and kill the guards, specifically fists. Okay, well it worked. Okay, I like what the Protean does. Even if these blood powers do seem to run out kinda quick. Animalism is the mystical vampiric power that controls nature. It's targeted. Effect and length varies with each level. Use for animalism is a masquerade violation. Okay, use animalism to incapacitate the next guard and pass him by. We have Night Wisp Ravens, which does a flock of mystical ravens to distract him. Well, that sounds at least fun. So let's sneak. Haha, ravens. I think I like that power. When you can pick up an object and throw it, you will see this use icon. Pick up an object, press the use key, and throw it, press the attack key. Thrown objects make noise and can be used to distract the enemies. Savat vampire up ahead guarding the exit. Crouch, find an object you can throw, and throw it away from him to distract him. And then sneak through and leave. Well, that sounds like a plan. I have picked up a sardine tin. I think. You've been detected? What? Okay. Probably because I kicked a sardine tin and made him come and investigate, but okay. Okay, throw some that way and make him go and investigate. And then sneaky, 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 leave. Goodbye.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
Wow, okay, so what do we do?
They've probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but if you shots and it'll take down a human.
Alright, thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires, eh? Well, there's something small caliber. I mean, I got shot with a submachine gun, apparently. I shrugged it off.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
Alrighty then, I will take your word on that. I'd rather not get touched by one.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
I'll leave you to that then. You've just been given a 38 revolver. To equip the 38, press the ranged weapons key, which is F2, until the revolver is highlighted. Left click to use it. To fire, left click. Some weapons have an alternate firing mode, such as automatic fire. Press the attack mode key, so tab in this case, to use it. Range combat, perception and firearms, a feat that affects how well you shoot a gun. I don't think I'm as good at that as I am at melee. When you equip a gun, you'll see the range combat cursor. Its spread and the speed at which it focuses is a direct result of the value of your range combat feat. Okay. Okie dokie then. And there are some bottles on a crate at the end of the hall. Aim your cursor, wait for it to fully focus, and use the attack key to fire the gun. I can probably stand back up again now. So if I F2, click on the gun, wait for it to focus. Wow. I've got a pretty wide spread, haven't I? I can't even be guaranteed of hitting a bottle from here. I did. Not the one I was aiming at, but I did. Hit the one I was aiming at then. Nope. Yep. God, I'm bad at shooting. I should probably save some of my ammo for, you know, actual people outside. Oh, wait, no, it refreshed. Never mind. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, I just had more ammo than I thought. I don't mind having more ammo than I thought. And I can go up in the lift. Oh, I can press the actual buttons I want to go to. Probably second floor. Hello. What's up here? Ah, hello you. Oh, 2 shots and you're gone. Okay. I'll have that baseball bat though. Hey you. I want some blood. And you look like a blood bag. And I get to kill you because it's self-defense. Yay! And you had ammo for me. How nice of you.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? Okay, it's all over then.
The next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back, parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So this is pretty normal then.
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
Right, that doesn't sound like fun.
Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
Well, thanks for all the help, Jack, but here's your gun back.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now, that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
You have received 2 experience points by pressing the character editor key, default C, so I've been accessing my character sheet. You can access your character sheet and spend your experience points where you see fit. Unspent experience will stay in your available experience pool. Okay. Your haven. Prince Lacroix has arranged for you to use a Camarilla safe house in Santa Monica as your haven. Here you'll find some essentials, such as your computer for email. This will serve as your base of operations. Awesome! Well, that seems like a fairly good place to leave this for next time, so let's quickly spend those experience points. What have we got going and what did we like? Dexterity, which affects lockpicking and sneaking. I mean, I feel like that'll come into use a lot. Strength was unarmed and melee. We're already fairly good at that. I don't think we need a great deal more. Stamina affects our soak from bashing damage. Okay. These let us affect our social stats, which currently we have sod all in any of it. Mental stats. Perception is ranged and inspection. We could probably do with leveling those up a bit, because that gun was absolutely awful for spread. Intelligence, research and intimidate, which we currently have sod all in. And defense and hacking. We probably don't need to buff those up any higher. It seems like the kind of game where I'm going to need lots of skills in lots of places. So, boosting a stat seems like our most useful use of that. Oh, never mind. We need, like, those cost more experience than we've got. I've just looked at the cost down here. So probably need to go for something that doesn't cost so much. 4, 8, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so all of this is actually more expensive than I can afford with the experience I've got. And more humanity is very expensive, so I won't be spending XP on that anytime soon. Okay, so that's probably a good place to leave the episode for now. So thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.